We are here. We finally got the EZA details for both STR Brolys. One being the Dragon Ball Super Broly, just plain Broly, no Wrathful, no Super Saiyan, no Legendary Super Saiyan, no full power Super Saiyan Broly. It is just regular Broly from Planet Vampa, or Vampa, however you want to call it. And then of course we have the first global summonable LR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly from the second Broly movie, I think. I think this is... I don't remember exactly what it's called. It's like Broly's Revenge or something like that. The one that has Gohan, Goten, and Trunks with the Family Kamehameha. That one. That movie Broly, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is the first movie Broly one. But whatever. Besides the point. Sorry. EZA details, super EZA details. If you're excited, please leave a like, drop a sub to the channel. If you're new, thank you for watching. We are excited for these guys. Hopefully they're good. We do realize that Tech Wrathful Broly is not like the greatest unit ever. So hopefully these guys are solid enough and they help him out. Unfortunately, he leads Exploding Rage, the Tech Wrathful Broly, and this guy is not on Exploding Rage. So, yeah, yeah, he's not on Exploding Rage. We'll pull it up. As you can see, he leads Exploding Rage, and that Broly is not on that category. But we'll pull that up later. Anyways, besides the point. Finally, let's get into it. Sorry for the delay. That's my bad. I was yapping. I post Gokkan Squadra if you want to see that. It's on the channel. Movie bosses category 3 key, 150% attack, HP, and defense. He has key +1, attack and defense 260, super effective against all types, rainbow aura changes other than STR. So that's good that he's just a straight up rainbow aura changer all the time. That's already a good start. It's already a good start. He has, when attacking with 12 or more keys, so on super pretty much, he hits 160% attack and defense, 40% damage reduction. When attacking with 2 or more key spheres, he gets another 20% damage reduction, 100% defense, and disables enemies' guard. He's already super effective. What does that do? What exactly does disabling the enemy's guard do when he's already super effective? Because it only works for that turn, and this is not a slot 1 character. I can already see he's not a slot 1 character. You're not a slot 1 character when you get all of your defense, attack and defense, and damage reduction on super. So he's not a slot 1 character. He's probably not going to be a slot 2 character. This is usually like a floating slot 3 character. So what does disabling the enemy's guard do when you are super effective and you're floating in slot 3? I'll tell you, it does nothing. This is pointless. Now, if that said this character guards, now we're talking. Guard with 60% damage reduction. Now he's actually like great, I think. I don't know, actually 100%. I don't even know for real, to be honest. But he seems solid enough so far. If he guarded, he would be good. When he gets 6 or more key spheres, he gets 100% attack, a guaranteed additional super. I don't even remember his super attack effect, so hopefully it's good. If the target enemy's HP is 80% or less when attacking, you get 50% attack and defense and 50% chance to crit. If the target enemy's HP is 50% or less when attacking, you get a guaranteed additional super, another 50% attack and defense. And after delivering a final blow, he fully recovers HP at the end of the turn. That's actually pretty nice. Are you getting that often? No. But is this necessary? Also, no, you don't need to be getting this. Like Rose gets a ton of key, which he needs because he needs key to do damage and have good defense. But this guy, he just fully recovers HP. It's like a little bonus, which is actually fully recovers. Like that works for every phase. So if you got it. Again, this is like a slot 3 floater. So are you going to be getting that often? No, you're not going to be getting it often, but every time you do, you could even play around and make it so you put him in like slot 2 or something, and then the first guy lowers him a lot, and then he finishes him off. Like if it works out like that, then you get a full heal. That's really nice. Getting a full heal off of delivering the final blow is good. It's not super like overpowered. He's not going to be getting that. Like I said, it's not going to happen often with this guy. Especially considering his numbers here, I don't think he's going to be doing crazy damage. So, only with a 50% chance to crit. He does get 2 additional supers though, which is pretty nice. But yeah, he just doesn't look like he's hitting that hard. So, he's probably not going to get that often, but you know, it's a bonus. A fully recover HP is really nice. That is 100% 100%. You could be at 1% and he'll put you to 100, so it's good. 50% attack and defense on super. Okay, yeah, he's a side banner EZA. He's a, what do they call them? Side banner unit EZAs. Like, yeah, yeah, that's what he is, man. He's not crazy. There are some really good ones like Texan Shenron, which are just crazy because those don't happen very often, but this guy does not fall under Texan Shenron. I don't know, my stuttering, you know, sometimes it helps. It happens. It doesn't help. Whatever. But yeah, he's not Texan Shenron level, but he seems solid. He seems solid. I'd have to look at the numbers. I don't think he's gonna be crazy. He's not gonna be like your first option or anything like that. He's going to be kind of like, if you need one more character to fit on the team, like you can run him because he has a Rainbow Orb Changer. Unfortunately, he doesn't support, though. Hopefully, the LR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly is a lot better. Also, we'll check out their previous kits and their full like teams and whatnot at the end after we go over Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. As he's on, he got Saiyan Warrior Race, Prodigy, Saiyan Lineage, Berserker. I don't know why he has Berserker, because at this point he's not technically Berserker, but whatever. Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. Is it just a Broly link, and it's really ass because you only activates on when your HP is 50% or below, which again is pretty awful. Big Bet bosses, when it's level 10, you don't even need the HP condition, so I don't know why Berserker still has that, but yeah, this link is a pretty useless link. It activates almost none of the time, pretty much. Because if you're under 50% HP, you usually die. Like, that's just how it is nowadays. Like, in this Dokkan period, the bosses are doing like 600, 700, 800 KDU, and you're gonna live, and then you'll heal it back up, or you're Usher, and then you'll get it back up, like, whatever. Like, these bosses hit a lot of these characters very hard. 600k, 500k. Like, you're most of the time not gonna have Berserker active. You are just gonna die. That's just how it is, man. Okay, so let's go on to the LR. Hopefully his super easy is pretty good. I expect it to be solid. So he's 3 key, 180% attack and defense, 1 key per key to obtain, guaranteed additional super, crit and damage reduction 26%, guaranteed to hit. So if there's a dodging character, which there aren't really dodging bosses anymore, but you know they're there sometimes, guaranteed to hit. So that's cool. And he had 26% crit and damage reduction. I am already looking at this, and I already know I'm going to have to change the build on my Broly. Luckily for me, I pulled 9 Broly. No, I didn't pull 9. I think I pulled 5. I either pulled 5 or 4. And now I have 9 STR, SSR Broly, so I can switch his hidden potential completely, which is so awesome, so happy. Double thumbs up. Instead of pulling Tag Kale and Cauliflas, instead of pulling Tech Wrathful Broly's, I got LR STR Broly. And I have 9 of him now, so I can switch his hidden potential. So it's not a problem for me. It's all smiles. I have my thumbs up. So yeah, he has crit chance. When attacking with 12 or more key, he has 200% attack and defense. When attacking with 18 or more key, 260% attack. When there's a super class enemy or when there's another extreme class ally in the same turn, which you're going to have pretty much every time because you're going to have an extreme class with Brolys. That's just how you run Brolys, that you run them together, especially with all these Brolys together. So whatever. Key 3. Transform crit, damage reduction 26. So he's at 52% crit and damage reduction right now. Ooh, extreme class allies get 26% attack and defense for 2 turns. That's nice. We like to see that. 2% attack and defense support. Or 2%. 2 turn, 26% attack and defense support. That's awesome. And 260% defense when receiving an attack, which means it is when he gets targeted. So, like Birdcoo, you have to get hit, and then the next hit is you're buffed. This guy, it's the first hit, he gets buffed. That's good. The way Birdcoo's is, it's really terrible wording, and it's really a bad mechanic. So hopefully when Birdcoo gets his EZA in a few months, his changes to when receiving an attack instead of having after receiving an attack, because Birdcoo sometimes, like back in the day, he'd take like 100k on that first hit and then he'd be at double digits, and it's just, if you get Superman, he's cooked. When there is a Pure Saiyan, Hybrid Saiyan, or Goku family, you get 6 key, guaranteed crit. Okay. These are pretty frequent bosses right now. The top bosses, or the newest Red Zone, is all Pure Saiyans, so he's gonna guarantee crit in there and have 6 extra key, which is nice. That's just a nice bonus. He already has a 56% chance, or 52% chance to crit. So giving this guy, I don't know if you guys want to hear this or not, but giving him dodge or dodge. Yeah, you can just give him dodge. Give him dodge additional. Dodge first, 26 dodge, like 11 additional, 5 crit, because you have to give him crit. He'll have a good build. You don't need additional on him. You don't need crit on him because he has so much crit. He has 52% crit, guaranteed crit against pure hybrid Goku family, which there's going to be a lot of those all the time. And yeah, he's going to be good. And then for 3 turns from entry, so he has an intro basically. He gets 200% defense and damage reduction 26% before attacking when all allies are exploding rage or movie bosses. So he'll be at 76% damage reduction with 200% extra defense. Dang, he can slot 1? No, 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 no. Well, yeah. Yeah, he can. He's not like the Broly. He doesn't get it on Super, so my bad. I was confused. He can slot 1. Because he's getting... Yeah, he's just getting this straight up. So he'll have 76% damage reduction. Wait, my math is not mathing. It's 52 and then 26, so 78% damage reduction. Sorry guys, my bad. 78% damage reduction before attacking with this extra defense here. Although he does get 200% defense here. So we'll see. I don't know. He doesn't guard, so maybe he's not. This isn't going to be useful at all in any way, shape, or form. Like, I don't know. Well, I'll have to see his numbers. He doesn't really seem like he'll be good in slot 1, even with 78% damage reduction, but we'll see. He would have to guard for me to want him to be in that slot, or dodge or something, but we'll see. Overall, he does seem very good, though. Like, he doesn't seem like a LR into Gohan. He gets a nice 26% attack and defense for 2 turns when it's only one other extreme class allies in the turn, or a super class enemy. Like, that's easy. That's easy. If you're running him on movie bosses, you're going to have extreme class allies on the turn at all times. Exploding Rage, not exactly the same, but we can actually look at that real quick. His category, Exploding Rage, it doesn't let us click on it there. Here it is, though. Exploding Rage. There's like Gohan's Path to Power Goku. This Khalifa, this guy. But again, we have Broly. No, I guess most of the Exploding Rages that are good, I mean, Janemba's good, are like Gohan. Gohan will be good soon. Beast Gohan still has his uses. Berku will EZA soon. This guy's ass now. He's kind of bad now at this point. He's not bad, but he's not that good. I don't know. This category just kind of sucks. It's as simple as that. Until he gets his EZA, you're not really running them like on Exploding Rage. I feel like I don't know. I did just get them with a dupe though, so maybe I'll have some use for them. I don't know. I still want to buy Blue Cow King Goku as well, but yeah. No, this team is, again, STR Broly's not on this category, so that is just not good. So we can actually look up this real quick. So if we go back to this guy, he should link well with the STR Broly. And as you can see here, they don't share Exploding Rage, as I was saying earlier. He's not an Exploding Rage, that's why. They share movie bosses, Spirit Saiyan, Get to War, Super bosses. When they're linked together, they get 4 key, 80% defense, 10%, or 80% attack, 10% defense. Solid. None too crazy. When linked with this LR STR Broly, he is on Exploding Rage, and he gets about the same 2 key, 80% attack, 5% defense. So very nice. Also, since we couldn't see the super attack effect because that doesn't change, he does get 30% attack and defense for 1 turn on both. So with him doing a guaranteed additional super here, is that it? He only gets 1? I could have sworn he got 2. Okay. He only gets 1, but whatever. He gets 2 supers, 2 guaranteed additionals, or 2 guaranteed supers. He is going to be at, 30%, and then if you build him with additional second, you will likely get the 3rd additional at least attack, and then another possible 30%. And his attack and defense for each one. So yeah, he's pretty solid. And this guy again, he was at 30%, but they put it up to 50, I believe. So shout out to them. Of course, this guy is Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Prepared for Battle, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. On a lot of good, or not good teams, on a lot of teams that need the help, like Resurrected Warriors, movie bosses. Pure Saiyans obviously doesn't need the help. Full power, target Goku, exploding rage, revenge, Inhuman D's, planetary destruction, legendary existent. Power beyond Super Saiyan, doesn't really need the help, and then uncontrollable power. Honestly, Inhuman D's right now is really good because of Omega. But still, a lot of these teams that he do need help here. Like other than like Pure Saiyans, Power Beyond, maybe count Inhuman D's, like the teams can use him. And he seems good enough. And again, he's a 2-turn 26% attack and defense support, which is always going to be useful as long as he doesn't die instantaneously from normals and or supers. I would say mainly from normals if he's a 2-turn support. So very good. I like his design. Is he the best EZA? Probably not. But he is very good. Golden Frieza is like amazing. Golden Frieza is amazing. But he's very good. Regardless of what his ranking is, he's good, okay? This is a good design unit. This guy, Sidebanner EZA, he is what he is. He seems solid enough to be ran, but is he going to survive in the hardest bosses? Probably not. Again, I'd have to look at the numbers. But again, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, drop subs to the channel if you're new. Road to 1K. Thank you. I really appreciate you spending your time here, and I'm out.